Fraser, what is it we're looking at here then?
So we're just looking a little bit at some of the cars that we've been out and recording over the last few years. It really did take the last 2-3 years to really sort of build everything from the ground up. We needed that extra time to really look at how we revolutionise how we were doing the cars, because it just takes a long time with the old process that we have. So we've got brand new processes in place, and as I mentioned, it really starts with getting really great car recording source. So with this many cars, we need to get out and source a lot of cars, like finding
I mean, you
people.
lot don't have these just in your garage.
I wish.
Just ready to
I really
record.
do.
I mean, do you know what? They did actually record a Mustang, and then I found out the day after that they'd been at a racetrack with a Mustang, and I was like, guys,
Maybe it says something about the sound of your car. No, yeah, no, it's true. We'll get your car out and record it as well. It does take a long time to source all the different people with all these different vehicles and figure out, get them to send us videos of like what they sound like, because every car, there's hundreds of variations of them, and they do vary in how they actually sound as well. So we want them to sound crisp and full of like all the frequencies that we want to try and record.
pretty incredible, right? The XJ220 is probably one of the rarest cars in the world, and it's just like calling somebody up and asking if we can borrow their car for a bit.
You just whack some microphones on it like it was no big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of my favourite car recordings that we've actually got in the game. It's such a rare engine, and it just translates so well into the game. And you sort of see that we're recording them out on an airstrip. We need that for various reasons, so that it's flat and you can record the car in a single gear going all the way up to the red line. And all the way back down again. And you need that length as well, because if you're recording a hypercar, you maybe don't need it to be as long, because it can get up to top speed fairly quickly. Whereas if you're recording a truck like this, or an old banger or vintage car, then you kind of need a stretch of land that goes all the way up to Scotland, to be honest. So you do need the full length, and sometimes you even worry that you're going to go off the end. But fortunately, it never happens.